Vyasa Media Network.
And I'm sure things have changed quite a bit, right, for women in STEM from back then to now. Where do you think there is still room for improvement here? Just based on, I'm not like I need you to have a hard and fast answer, just based on everything that you see. Where is there still room? What's happening now, and where is there still scope for improvement?
In Nepal?
In Nepal specifically.
There's massive room for improvement. In fact, there was a research that was done a few years back. I think in Asia, women do better in math and science in STEM fields at an earlier age than men.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So girls
That's
are better in math and science at high school, middle school, high school level than boys.
What happens then?
And then what happens is once they graduate from high school, then they completely change their careers, even though they're good, because of lack of family support, for one, lack of women mentors, because they don't see a lot of women around them doing math and science, right? So they're not confident enough to pursue careers in STEM. And this is actually backed by data. So even though they want to, they don't have that support system in place in the society and family to pursue STEM fields. And this is something that we can really contribute in. How do we encourage younger girls and kids to go, not just girls, I mean just kids in general to go into STEM fields. Is you really have to mentor them, you really have to push them, because it's not easy. It's not I mean, I have a PhD in math. It's difficult,
I'm sure.
I have thought about, when I was getting it, I thought about quitting many times because it's not easy. So I think that lack of mentorship and that support system
you mentioned
is key.
It's not easy, and there were so many times you decided to quit, right? What kept you going back then and even now?
I think I just liked to do it.
Okay.
It was difficult. There's a difference between being difficult and not liking what you do, right?
Right.
So it was difficult. I cried many times. I wanted to quit many times. But then I always thought about what else would I do if I didn't do this?
Right.
And nothing came to my mind.
Yeah.
So that's how I kept going. And
Is this something, this is just very personal opinion, right? But if someone's looking at, I'm doing this, it's really hard. I like it, but it's really hard, but it's not going anywhere. And then you're considering what else are my options, but you don't have an option. So then you at least just continue going on this. There's a very there's no right answer to it to just put it there. But I just want to know, what's your opinion on this?
If you can, then of course you should do it, right? But it doesn't work. If it's too difficult, that is really, stressing you out. You like to do it, but it's too difficult and it's stressing you out to the point where, you don't feel good. You shouldn't do it, right? But for me, it worked because I like to do it, and I said I have to do this because what else would I be doing? And then I worked hard. I really did. I mean, there were many, many sleepless nights, many hours in cafes. That's also when I learned that I really like to drink coffee. So I pushed myself, and sometimes you have to do that. You have to. But if it still doesn't work, then maybe it's not worth doing it, right?
Vyasa Media Network.